In this video, I'm going to show you the most recent changes for Grid Designer. To see the version that you're on, you click on the Help menu and scroll down, and you will see the version number here, Cloud.33.5. So what I'm showing you here will be new things that are in 33.5. If you go to your Help menu and it doesn't show this version, you should just click on the browser button up here, the reload, to reload the browser page, and that should update the software. Okay, so the first thing that I did here was I added a mirror option. So we get to this from Display, Use Mirrors. Okay, and that gives you your options for the different mirrors. Let's pick on the Reflect Drawing in 4 directions here, the 4-way mirror, and say Apply. Okay, and now this puts something up here that looks like a crosshair, but it doesn't have a color to it. It's just gray, and we can put that anywhere. We can just go and grab that center button and move it wherever we want to put it. And now this works with the erase, the draw, and the line tools down here at the bottom. So let's do the draw tool first. So no matter what quadrant you draw in, this will go ahead and reflect whatever you're drawing into the other 3 areas. So it's drawing, like in 4 places at once. And the erase tool, likewise does the opposite of that. You can also use the right click. This is a right click mouse button to do the erase, which is available on a desktop or any place if you put a mouse onto your like a Bluetooth mouse onto your tablet, you can also use the right mouse button. And then it also works with the line tool. Let's erase this. Okay. So now you've got something like that. And you can do kind of neat things that way really easily with it, with that reflection going on. Okay, then there are different options here. If we go back to Display, Use Mirrors, then there's also just a single one that just goes 2 ways, reflects left, right, or reflect top, bottom. So when you pick that one, you'll see just a single line here, but you can move it around in exactly the same way. But it only reflects, right and left. So it's only drawing on the right and left sides. And, similar for top and bottom, that would only draw on the top and the bottom of that. Then these ones down here, I'm not sure how useful those will be, but I did some diagonal ones. So this one is going to reflect northeast, southwest, which is like upper right, lower left. And this one would reflect northwest, southeast, which would be upper left, lower right. So if you pick one of those, and let's clear this out here so we can see what we're doing. Then, and we pick the draw tool here, then that's only going to reflect in diagonally across here. If you draw something over here, that's separate. If you draw something over there, that's separate. But if you draw in the diagonal area that you selected, then it will mirror that across. Okay, so next thing I did was I added a 2-factor authentication option for login. So to get to that, you pick your name up here and pick user settings. Okay, and then that's this thing here in the middle. You can use 2-factor authentication when logging in, and what that means is that you will log in, put your password in, and then an email will be sent to you with a code, and you have to put that code in to finish logging in. So we'll turn that on here. We'll say yes. Okay, you should get when you update it here, you should get a green thing down here saying that it's been updated. And then when you log out, let's log out. And then let's log back in. Okay, so to log in, I've entered my email address and my password. We'll click login. Then it will send you an email and ask you for the code in that email. So then you have to go to your email and pick out the code, type it in here, and click verify, and then that will log you in. Okay. So, and if you want to turn it off, you can do that. You can turn it off here. But it's a more secure way of logging in, and if you want to make sure that people don't get into your account, this is a more secure way to handle your account. Although you do have to access your email, every time you log in then. Okay, so that's about it for this version. Thanks for watching.